Okay. Hey, what's up, Aaron? So, this is Nathan. Hi. I actually tried to make a recording of this, but it didn't work, so this is my second time making a recording of this. But yeah, so I wanted to show you how to work the oven. It's relatively simple. Before I turn this on, I just moved the metal pin that is used to, get really heated up from the pilot light, and it works well now. So I'm just going to open up the oven, and right here, over here, is a temperature gauge, and I would put that there. It's really convenient. You can look right through the window here and see what the temperature is inside. So that's a really convenient way of knowing. I would usually use this oven to make pizzas for myself. And so I would just keep it at about 450, and they usually came out really good. So, alright, before you use this for the first time, just make sure that you look down to see where exactly that little metal piece is located, so that you know where to put it if it should ever get out of place again. It's in the right spot right now, and just when you get here, turn it on, turn the gas on, and light it, and you should be able to see like where that tip needs to be inside of the flame. So I'm going to turn it on right now. Just turn the knob, gas coming out. Alright, just turned it on, turn the pilot light on. And that tip is right in the middle of the pilot light. You want the top of the tip. So it only takes really about 10 seconds or 15, something like that. So you can see that it's roaring now, and usually what I would do, I got this C-clamp for you, and this is what I would usually use when I was working this thing, because the oven needs air, it needs oxygen for the first like 300 degrees. Once it gets really hot inside of the oven, you can fully close the door. So what I would do, it leaves about a 1/4 inch gap, or like 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch gap. So you can see that I just put the C-clamp there. This way the fire can breathe, and it's not gonna use all the available oxygen within the oven and just burn out, because that's what it would do. You can experiment with it. Just don't move the metal tip. That's the only thing that you can't really mess with at this point. But everything else, like, you can. I only use this oven to make pizzas at about 450 degrees. So if you have other temperatures that you want to make things at, you're gonna have to just kind of figure out how that's gonna. But it works fine. After about 300 degrees, you can take the C-clamp off, and then it should be able to, because it's hot enough in there already, it should be able to work on its own at that point. And right now the fire's pretty high, the burners are up pretty high, and so if you want to maintain a constant temperature, you want to come back in and just turn the knob clockwise so that it goes closer to being off, so that there's less gas that's being released, and it'll maintain a constant temperature that way. And with the C-clamp being here, a little bit of the heat escapes at the top here, so just maybe be careful if you're using your hand to actually turn the knob. But that's about it. You know, it worked well for me, and I hope it works well for you. So I also put together the internet, and that should work for you now. I left the installation CD on the table here, and I directed the antenna to the right direction. Be sure to look to see what direction that is for the antenna before you connect to some of the wireless networks around here. Most of the two networks that I would usually connect to are either Simon or Linksys, and those are two unsecured networks, and they get about 3 bars each out of 5, and they work pretty well. You know, you can do anything that you need to. You can watch videos. You can do everything. It's not like high-speed Ethernet, but it goes pretty fast. So I mean, for most normal things, you know, you can watch videos, you can do email, you can do everything basically. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful. This is my first YouTube video, and well, it's not really a YouTube video, but it might be in the future. But yeah, okay.